Starting with our warm-up, you've got your chest opener, rotate, arm reach, squat with rear lunges, our two bowlers with that kind of hinge and then slight and slow roll up, and then our creeper. So we started with chest opener, slight bend in the knees as we go into that goal post. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, little squat. Open other side. One more each. And step it in, squat, step a foot back. Halfway. Last squat and lunge here. And left leg goes behind right. Tap it in. Hands on hips, flat back, and hinge and roll up. One more each side. And creeper, step out to the right, hands on the thighs, push down, shift the weight. Last one. Hesitate here in the middle and left. Stand up nice and tall on that tap in, pull your shoulders back. Step it in and chest opener. Let's cut in half. So one each side. And squat and lunge. Last one. And bowler. Hinge and roll up. And creeper. Hesitate, other side. Step it in 2 more times just like that. Squat and lunge. Bowler. Really push that butt back, get that relief. Step it in, last time. One more each leg, let's get low. Bowler, get that knee low. And creeper. Last 2. And bring it in, good job. Let's go right into heat building continuation of our warm-up with our sun salutations. Let's start with sun salutation prep. We'll fan our arms up, walk it out for our push-ups, crouching down dog, and our lunges. Here we go, deep breath in, fan arms up. Exhale, crawl it out. Drop to those knees. Here we go, 3 tricep push-ups, super slow. Curl those toes under, up into down dog. Drop those knees to the floor, super slow. 1, 2, and 3. Send the right leg up to those hands. Open yourself up to the right. Pulse the hips or hold. Hand comes down. Good, switch, open left. Drop that right knee down. Hand comes down. Switch, cut it in half, open right. Hand down. Switch. Hand down. Good, switch, no arms. Switch. And one more each leg. Last one. Step it in, stand up to stand up, big inhale. Half lift. Step or hop to plank. Hold it here. We're gonna go into chaturanga where we bend our elbows. Good, take from high to low. And up dog. Thighs off the ground if you can. Curl toes under, down dog. You can pedal your heels, meaning one knee bent, one leg straight. Or work on getting your heels down to stretch out those hamstrings and your calves. Push the ground away with those hands. Good, step to those hands, stand up to stand up. Let's do 2 at regular tempo now. Step or hop to plank. Chaturanga high to low, into up dog. Down dog. Step or hop to the hands, one more. Step or hop. Quick little transitional move here. Lunge, lunge, right arm reach. 1, 2. Lunge, lunge, left arm reach. Good, let's do a variation of our sun salutation. Half lift, step or hop to down dog. Right leg to the outside of the hands, drop that back knee down low. Send the right leg up, single leg down dog. Feet between the hands for a lunge. And step it in, stand it up. Let's do the left side. Step or hop to down dog. Left foot out wide. Single leg, down dog. Feet between the hands, lunge. Step it in, slowly bring it up. Let's do that transition again. Lunge, lunge, reach, reach. One more. Left. Variation number 2, big inhale. Exhale. Step or hop to plank. Hold it here. Drop your knees. Knees up. Drop your knees. Knees up. Down dog. Bring that right foot in between those hands. Push yourself up halfway and start to pulse it out. Now drop it as low as you can go and hold it. 16 count hold. Pull your shoulders back. Step it in, fan it up. Let's do the left side. Step or hop to plank. Knee drop. Knees up. Knees drop. Knees up. Down dog. Left leg, push up halfway, pulls out that lunge. Drop it low and hold. And step it in, perfect. Let's take a quick break, grab some water, and we'll move on to lower body. As a reminder, lower body, our transitional move, fan arms up as you lower down into our squat. Move number 1, we're gonna start on the right leg, so the right leg's gonna stay front. Left leg steps back for a real lunge, tap it in, then a bowler, tap it in. Move number 2, we take the taps away. So back to bowler to squat. Move number 3, we've got a reverse lunge again, tap it in, and then a lateral lunge on the balls of your feet, so on your toes, tap it back in. Move number 4, again, take the tap out, back, side, and then you have 3 options. Come in with your heel up, come in with your knee up, come in with your knee up and do 2 taps. And then we'll go back to our transition, and then we'll go off to the left side, meaning the left leg will stay in front. So let's get started with that fan arms up squat. 8 of these always. 3, 2, 1, fan it up. Two more. Last one. Right leg stays. Back, in, behind, in. 3 more. Last one. Take the tap away and add a squat. Stay low. 2 more. Don't forget that squat. Last one, I know it's burden. Squat and stand all the way up. Now go back, in, out, in. Don't forget we're on the balls of our feet. Last one. Take the tap away. Back, out, either heel up, back, out, knee up, back, out, or 2 taps. 1 more. Set that foot down and squat. Two more. Last one. Left leg stays. Pull. Last one. No tap. Add a squat. Stay low. Last one. Squat all the way up. Are you on your toes? Left foot's flat. Right foot, we haven't put our heel down yet. Take away the tap. Take your pick. Job. And squat. Let's cut everything in half except for this. Still 8. Last squat. Right leg stays. 1 more. Tap away. Squat. Stand all the way up. 1 more. Take away the tap. Your pick. And squat. Make sure you step it back out a little wider for this squat. We kind of stay narrow for everything else. We'll come back out wide. 2 more. Left leg stays. 1 more. No tap. Add that squat. Squat up and take back. Take away the tap. Step it out. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left. Last squat. Here we go, right leg stays. No tap. All the way up. No tap. And squat. All we have left is left leg. And we'll end with this transition. Last squat. All right, you're on your own. Good job, how'd you do? Two more squats. And boom, awesome job. We're going to move on to power. Power, our 4 moves. We've got those wide pulls, like squat hops. So you stay low and both of your feet come up. Modify, just 4 calf raises in that low kind of wide squat. After 4, you hop in, arms go up overhead for our volcano. Jump back out, 4 more of those wide squat hops or calf raise. Again, modifications, just take the jumps out of it. So step in and calf raise for that volcano. Move number 2 then, this is the one where we slow down and you're really gonna need to do it. You're gonna want that break. Squat, traveling bowler. Hands are up in defensive mode. Move number 3, once you're done with that bowler, we're gonna cheat and not do that last squat and you're gonna immediately leap. And then we've got our dancer, or I mean our attitude, excuse me. Just like if someone tied that string to the back of your shoe, it lifts up, so we squeeze that glute. So we've got our leaps with our attitude lift. And then our last one, you've got a burpee into plank to a knee drop, just like we did earlier. So both knees are gonna drop down. And then you've got a hot, I tried to combine 2 words. You've got a hop wide in and out. We're still in plank. Jump those feet or hop those feet out wide by your hands while you're in plank. Hop them back to plank and then hop them back in to come up for 1 more burpee because we do 2 of those. Modification for that, you've got options. You can do your calf raise, walk yourself out to plank. By the time you get out to that plank, you won't do the knee drop. You're gonna step your foot out wide, other foot out wide, walk your hands back to your feet, and then up to repeat. Other modification, you don't have to go down to the ground at all. You've got your reverse plyos here. And then for knee drop, you're just going to squat, out, in, and up. So don't have to do jumps of power at all. We've got modifications for it. 3 rounds, 4 moves. We don't change our moves, our repetition for the moves at all, okay? So same count for everything. We get started with that first one. So go ahead and step it out wide. Step it down low. We've got 4 hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Volcano. 2 more. Volcano and squat. Traveling bowler. You can send your hands down or they can stay up in defense. 1 more bowler each leg. Cheat and leap, lift, leap, lift. 1 more each side. Step to the middle, burpee. Knee drop, back up in plank. Wide, back, bring yourself up. Burpee. Knees up, wide, back. Hop it in wide though, here we go. Volcano. Up. 1 more. Right out wide, squat, slow down, slow down. And hands can come down or they can stay up. Last leg, and leap, lift. Squeeze that glute. Send it back and burpee. Knees up, wide, back, in. One more. Knees up, wide, back, in but wide. Volcano, 3 more. Calves on fire, I know, I know. Volcano, slow down. One more each leg. Feet and leap. Lift. One more each side. Last one, and step burpee. Knees up, wide, back, all the way up. One more, one more. Knees up, wide, back. Bring yourself up. Awesome job. Grab some water, shake out those legs, and let's move into flow. As I said, we're moving on to flow. We're going to do flow fusion, where we go from part 1 right into part 2. We're going to do that 3 times through, 2 moves of everything. As a refresher, I'll go over our moves, and I'm going to show you our moves based on the right side lead. So, wide base lunge, right foot forward, left foot back, wide, but knees are bent because you're in that lunge. Lead arm is going to be pointed up. So when you windmill your arms up, your left leg's back behind with that bent leg, other one up. Lean into it by pulsing or get set in that position and just hold. That's move number 1. Move number 2, adductor to our right ankle. So you're going to turn that back foot, lean into it, adduct, right angle. You also lean into it from the front. So that front leg's bent, back to adductor, back to that right angle. Our next move is triangle. So I'm going to ask you to reach. You can hold the straight triangle or you can hinge and bring that back arm kind of forward to work on those obliques. And that one you're just going to hold. And then our last one is a single, single, double, rear to front lunge. So now we're facing the full left side. Both of our toes are pointed that way. And it's rear to front. So go back first. Single, single, double, double. Single, single, double, double on the front. That's part 1. Part 2, we go to 3 points. So feet turn, fall right into it. Send that leg up. Or modify. Just have your knees slightly bent and lean into it, nice flat back with your hands on your thigh. And then our next one is that lunge to single leg down dog. So we'll drop to the lunge, but the right leg's got to come up if we're on the right side for single leg down dog. That's not something we hold. We do that twice. So lunge, single leg, lunge, single leg. And then our third one is reverse warrior. Right foot forward, left foot pointed off to the left side. Line up that front heel with the back middle of your shoe. And just like our lunge earlier where we hold, we windmill those arms up, but everything's straight and our feet are turned differently. And then our last one is a squat to lunge. So that foot that's in the back, you're going to step it in. Lunge, if we're on the right side, that leg stays in the front. Lunge, squat, lunge. Those are our moves. Let's get started, like I said, on the right side. 3 times through, 2 of everything. Right foot forward, left foot back, super wide base, wider than shoulder width. 3, 2, 1. Windmill, arms up and bend. Again, you can pulse or just hold. Use this to kind of catch our breath and power still. And turn that back foot, adduct. Toe comes up, lean into it, right angle. Adduct, right angle. Straighten out, triangle, and hold. Again, you can hinge or you can keep that arm up to you. Turn that front foot, here we go. Single, single, double to the back. Single, single, double to the front. Turn it, 3-point and hold. Hands down or hands on the thigh. Either way, you have a flat back. Set that foot down, lunge, single leg down dog. Lunge, single leg down dog. Right foot comes forward, turn that back foot, windmill those arms up, keep the legs straight. Reverse warrior. Left foot joins the right for a squat and a lunge. Squat and a lunge, stay there, windmill up, back up to the top. 2 more times through. Turn that back foot, adduct, right angle, adduct, right angle, triangle. Turn that front foot, single, single, double, double. One more, and with that double in the front, turn both feet, fall into that 3-point. Try to keep that front foot flat, leg straight. Set it down, lunge, single leg, lunge. Try to keep your hands flat on the floor too. Single leg, step it through, turn that back foot, come up for reverse warrior. Everything straight. Gaze up at those fingertips, send that left arm down at your side behind you. Step it in for a squat and left leg goes back, lunge. One more. Keep it back there, take them back up. Last time on the right side, so let's get low. Turn it, adduct, right angle, adduct, right angle, triangle. Turn that front foot, here's our single, single, double. One more. Turn it, 3-point. Lunge, single leg. Remember to keep hands flat. Reverse warrior. Step it in for squat and lunge. And step it in, right leg goes back, send that left out wider. Back to our wide base lunge. Here we go. Windmill arms up, left arm up. Bend into it, both. Bend, get low. Turn that back foot. Adduct, right angle. Adduct, right angle. Straighten out, triangle. Turn that front foot, single, single, double, double. Fall into 3-point. Back foot down, hold the lunge. Single leg, lunge. Your foot can go outside your hands. Keep your hands flat though. Single leg. Send it through, turn the back foot, windmill the arms up. Step into our squat and lunge. Squat and lunge. Keep it there. And I am not leading you. You are on your own, okay? Straighten out. Turn that foot. I'll lead you on that one because that one's on timing. We got to memorize our moves. Turn it, 3-point. Lunge. Squat and lunge. Hold it. Last time. Keep going on your own. You got this. You know the moves. Adjust. Triangle. Single, single, double. Lunge. Squat and lunge, finish strong. Stepping in all the way up, roll those shoulders back. Great job. Let's move on to core and more. Core and more has 3 parts. Our first part, we're going to be up on the ground, or up on the ground. I cannot talk today. We're going to be up, not on the ground. We've got a standing sumo zigzag to a row. So what you're going to do for that is you're going to stay super still for the zigzag. So zig, zag, didn't move my lower body. We're going to do that 4 times. Zig, zag, zig, zag, and then row. See how I'm bending my knees? I clasp my fingers together. And I'm rowing from the side to the side. So zigzag, zigzag, row, 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 row. That's move number 1. Move number 2, then we've got a double bowl to a leg lift crunch. So you got a double crunch. My fingers are clasped together. As I bring that knee up, I'm also driving the top half of my body into that oblique crunch. We'll do that all in the kind of a right side lead focus. Then we'll switch to the left, and then we'll move on to part 2, which I'll guide you through right before that. So let's start with that sumo, standing super wide, zigzag, 4 and 4. Don't move that lower body. Here we go, to the right side first. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Bend those knees, back to straight. Bend. Zag. Bend. And straighten. Last one. And row. Good. Left leg behind the right. 1, 2, crunch. Drive those hands back behind you. 4 more. Feel those obliques working, but also feel those right glutes working too. Here we go, last one. And step back out wide. Zigzag to the left, arms straight. And row, bend everything, move everything. Straighten to the left. And bend and move. Straighten. Last one. Step in a little bit, left lead, so the right goes back and crunch. Four more. Drive those arms back. Really use that right elbow to target those obliques. Last 2. And last one. Awesome job. All right, take it down to the ground. We have a climbing beast. So climbing beast is when we're in that plank position, where we come up on our toes with our knees bent. So climbing beast for 3. We're gonna climb it out. We're gonna start in plank, we'll climb it in. So we're gonna do 3 climbing beasts. Right side leads first, and then you're just gonna go into a nice down dog and hold. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we've got some kick throughs, and I'll show you modification for these, but our kick throughs are in our plank position. Right foot goes out wide. You kick that left leg through your right arm and your right foot, like so. Modification, step it out wide, ankle tap. If that bothers you, tap, tap out with that right foot, okay? So 3 modifications for that one. Let's start with our climbing beast. So start in plank, right leg leads. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. One more. And push yourself off in the down dog. Hold. Back to plank. Climbing beast, right leg. Left, right, left. 2 more. Keep that back flat. Down dog. Into plank. Right foot out. Left leg taps that ankle, or you went through. Or tap, tap. Good job. 2 more. Stay in plank. Left lead. Here we go. Left, right, left, right. 2 more. Push into down dog. Hold it. Back to plank. Left lead, climbing beast. Down dog. To plank. 4 kick throughs, however you decide. All the way through, or the ankle, or the tap. Last one. Drop those knees. Awesome job. Part 3, we are gonna flip it over, and we've got a supine, so laying on our back, leg lower to a lift. And then we've got single leg pull in. So what you're gonna do while we're in this position, you can support that lower lumbar if you wish. I want you to keep your left leg elevated, your right leg up in the air. So like you're making a capital letter L with your legs. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that right leg and then lower, but it doesn't touch the ground. Modification for this, keep your left leg bent, right leg lift, lift, lower, and it doesn't touch the ground, okay? That's our first one. And then like I said, our next one is just those pull-ins. So you're gonna take your head and neck off the floor, pull, 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 just like so. If you need to modify that one with me, I'm gonna keep my feet down, and I'm just gonna send my knees to my hands here, okay? So onto that first one. Left leg extended out, hovering above the floor, or bent with your foot flat, your right leg up. You lift, send that heel up to the sky, and then lower. Lift, lift, lower. Good job, almost there. And lift that head and neck up, pull those legs in. Right, left, make it quick, make it quick. Modify with me with knees. Last 8 count, almost there. And quick full body stretch. You get a nice break in between the right and left lead for this one. Awesome. All right, right leg extended out, hovering on the ground, not touching though, or modified foot bent. Here we go, left leg, lift, lift, lower, lift, lift, lower. 2 more. Last one. Lower it and start those pull-ins right away. Head and neck up. Keep those legs straight. Pull, pull, pull. Last 8 counts. You almost got it. And full body stretch. Awesome job. Let's carry this right into stretch and strength. We're going to combine a stretch move with a strength move. So our first one, we've got seated hamstring stretch. So right leg extended, left leg tucked in, reaching for that right foot and just hold. Here's our stretch. And onto our strength. Feet flat, knees bent, tricep dips. 8 of them. Here we go. Lift yourself up, bend those elbows, don't use those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a seat. Single leg hamstring stretch. Right tucked into the inner thigh. And tricep dips, 8 more. Here we go, lift yourself up, all in the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Next up, we have an adductor stretch. So I want you to flip over onto all fours. I also call this our kickstand stretch. On all fours, send that right leg out and sit back on that left heel. Try to keep this right leg straight if you can. If you need to come back kind of away from this position and bring yourself closer to your torso, you can. Very good. All right, keep those knees down. Arms super close in, right at shoulder width. We've got a push up into a plank. Here we go. Push up, knees up. Knees down, push up, knees up. Good, 2 more. Push up, and push up, and knees up, and knees down. Left leg goes out now. Again, we are pushing our butt back to that right heel. And if you need to, get your hands closer for more support. Otherwise, stay back and get a really good stretch. Keep that foot flat. And bring that knee in. Here we go. Push up into plank, tricep. So we're super, super close. Ready? Push up, plank. Knees down. Push up, plank. Push up, plank. Last one. From this plank, stay here. Walk your hands to your feet. Slowly roll it on up. We're gonna fan our arms up, take a really deep breath, go into a forward fold. Basically just allow your upper body to become very heavy, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Just hold. Let those hamstrings get a good stretch. Slowly unbend. Calf raises, hands on those hips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2 and 1. Big inhale, last one. Exhale. Hold, literally drop. Don't look up at me. Look down at the floor. Head, neck, arms, everything's so heavy. You are just so into this stretch. You're swaying side to side. Slowly rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back, hands come to your hips, 10 calf raises. Last one, and 10. Awesome job. Have a good rest of your day.